Hey there everyone, and welcome to another Neo Monsters video. We're going to take a look at the wormhole battles in the current time event. Now before going into this, I just want to quickly say this is kind of a test video. I've got a brand new phone and it's got higher quality. It can do the 60 frames per second in Neo Monsters, so I have 60 frames per second on. I have the recording going at the highest quality that I can, and the file sizes are enormous, but I just want to ask you, is this noticeably better than my previous Neo Monsters videos in terms of video footage, or is it not worth the effort? If you could let me know, that'd be great. And otherwise, I'm trying to bring this video out while the event is on. There was a comment literally in the last video I put out, which was of Time Attack, and it was from the previous event, and they were asking, why are you bringing this out like from the previous event? Why not this event? It's very true, I had a backlog of footage, and it's just trying to catch up. So I'm bringing this out as the event's happening, but this also means that I currently have a microphone problem, which normally I would fix before doing a video. Please let me know if it's an issue or if it's not a problem, but there's a kind of like low booming sound that's happened, especially when I say the word, like the letter P. But anyway, that's enough from me. Let's get into this and have a look at it. So these wormhole battles in general were a little bit easier than the previous time. I reckon they're very stunnable teams in general. So anyway, this first one is all stuff that has a chance to come back alive when you kill it. That's the general idea of it, and these 4 golders at the front mean that you can set up pretty much anything you want to. So I did this first try. You can see my standard team here with the Nova Drake in Rage combo, and I took my time to set things up at the beginning, getting rid of the Demon Toad, which actually ironically probably would have been good in this battle because it's not going to make these things revive. But anyway, I got rid of that and set up Zulong's Link Sneak Attack all. I stunned these Snow Hulk because I figured they probably wouldn't die to one hit, and sure enough they didn't. So I saved this Link Sneak Attack all for the next set of monsters, but just by passing a bit of time with the Link Stealth all there. And the Spectre Fox would come in. These are really annoying. They have a 75% chance to come back alive, and also they sleep your team when you kill them. So really luckily, 3 of my 4 monsters get put to sleep, but Dark Stag, the one with Purify, is the one that doesn't get put to sleep. So that was great. That stayed alive. I think probably what you want to be using for this battle is you want to set up some Mega Bomb monsters so they don't trigger the revenges of the enemies, like with Demon Toad, like I said, would have been great to keep that alive. But as it happened, I got pretty lucky. I think they didn't revive themselves too much. And then here at the end, because I was able to kill all 4 at once, that's very good for not triggering the revenges. So that was the first battle, and then going into the second battle, this one is a little bit tougher. It's a sort of theme of samurai slash ninjas. So you can see also all the Shogun monsters here. Only kind of Shogun is stun converter at the start here, so it's very stunnable, but the main issue is Oni Blade with the 1-on-1. So again, I did this first try, I had no idea what to expect, so my normal team, I got hit by the 1-on-1, but Nova Drake stayed awake, so that's really good because he's my main sweeper, so I can get sweeping with the assisted Dusk. I did stun wave first of all because I knew that would mean I could kill them all before they got a turn. Kurokenshi coming in shielding them was a bit annoying because it meant that I couldn't kill it, but I mean I got the second wind, so I can keep going here. The only issue is I'd love to use that second wind when I kill Musashoid, which I can see next in line. With a payback revenge, it's going to be a problem. So monsters come in, and you can see there's a bit of a stealth theme in these ninja monsters, which makes sense thematically. I'd actually never noticed it before, but they're all stealth monsters or counter stealth. Well, I say all, some of them do. Anyway, so they take down my Nova Drake, and my monsters are asleep, so I can't really fight back here, and they continue by killing off my other monsters. Really big problem for me because these are kind of my sweepers, and with them gone, I'm not going to have much aggression going back at them. So yeah, trying to actually finish this off in the amount of seconds I got left. It's pretty tight now. So Tenebrae, unfortunately, I can't sneak attack, so all I can really do is shadow double. I just got to hope that they kill off this Fluff Drake Salvia, and then I can sneak attack from there. But the Mega Bomb is charged, so that's going to remove 3 of the 7 remaining. So there's now just these 4 to get rid of. Got 20 seconds to go. The shocking entrance means they're not going to get turned, so that's great. I quickly use an Ultra Blight I probably should have done that on Snowgun rather than Flamer Gun, because Flamer Gun's just going to die off to this Time Strike All, but doesn't matter. Snowgun there, and then I only got a few more seconds to go, but luckily managed to finish it off with the Ultra Dusk. So really tight there. Got a lucky first try win there. It's a really good battle. Third battle, bit of an unusual one. Now, third battle last time was one where we had to cleverly build a team. This time, not so much. It's all protectors, which is very weird. And the main issue is that they've got a lot of defense, which means it kind of counters my strategy of doing damage in quick succession, because I really need to be able to kill the monsters with my sort of weak-ish damaging attack. Anyway, so these first four, the protectors, similar to the previous battles, very stunnable. You could very easily stun them and set up Nova Blast or whatever you want to do. I obviously just went with my strategy here, that's my normal strategy. These monsters all getting turns now. Oh, it's going to pass loads of time. Really annoying. You don't want any enemies to get turns really in these 2-minute battles, because it just wastes too much of the time. So they all do their protecting and stealthing. That took like 15 seconds just before I could kill them off. Demon Toad, unfortunately, Mega Bomb isn't charged, so I just take down the Volcamos before, to try to lower the number of monsters in the enemy team. Stun Wave would be quite nice here, but I used it earlier on, so gotta let them get turns and use their protecting. I just do a quick skip with Dark Stag there, rather than attacking or anything else, because I'm trying to see how far I can get in this team if I do fail. Now, unfortunately, the Skelevarthan as well doesn't die off. I was hoping I could kill it off. Also, I have the Mega Bomb, so I can't kill it with anything. I'm going to have to kill it with the Nova Drake, which means I face the Petrify Revenge. So that's unfortunate. I'm going to lose my Nova Drake, because that's kind of what I need. So I'm hesitating, thinking, do I Time Strike? It's like, no. I've got to do it. I've got to just take out that Skelevarthan and lose my Nova Drake. The plus side is I do have Mega Bomb here at this point, and the Missile Torment did slash all rather than Overwatch, so that was excellent. And then I've got a shield coming in right now, so the Desperate Bite hits the shield, doesn't heal Aegis Dragon. I can then very quickly skip and use Ultra Dusk, and I just do it. It was so close there at the end. I didn't think I was going to do it, but just managed to pull through. So anyway, fun battle, and probably quite easy to exploit in various ways. This fourth battle now, all the enemies are sleep immune. Sorry, not sleep immune. They're all sleep monsters. So I had to build a specialized team for this, and you can see I've just generally got sleep immunity across my team, and then I've got Dragulus for the sleep killer. I'm also using stun because, like the previous ones, these enemy teams are very, very stunnable. Angel Lion's a great choice here because they have got a couple of tranquilizing entrants, and that comes in, gives turn to Angel Lion, and then Angel Lion can purify all if necessary. So yeah, I went with this theme. You could do other things. The main thing is the enemy's dreamy entrance. You need to be prepared for that. There's so much dreamy entrance in the enemy team. So yeah, I didn't kill too much at that point. I used the Night Watch on two things which had hold ground, hoping that Siberian wouldn't get put to sleep so that it could use the stun boom. I was very wary of that getting put to sleep. So yeah, I did the stun boom. Next monster comes in, and I use instant purify all at this point because Dragulus is asleep. I'm getting some lag here on this my end. I think it's just my end. Sorry if it's messing things up. Anyway, use the Sleep Killer to take down Shadow Hunter. That camouflage is a little bit annoying for the Night Watch monsters. I've got Night Lord next in line, which is going to do the stun, so I want to use the Ultimate Sacrifice. However, unfortunately, Solarial gets put to sleep, so I can't use the Ultimate Sacrifice, chaining into the stun. And then I've got Centurion behind a second Night Watch monster. Stormlock gets a turn, does the Dream Hunt, and it actually kills Yukihime, which is nice because that was shielded and very high defense. So I'm able to do the send back and stuff as I was hoping to do earlier. And the Night Watch, brilliant there because I have not got much time left. I've only got 30 seconds, and then there's a lemon at the end. I was not expecting that, but it does make complete sense because it's full of dreamy entrance monsters. So yeah, I'm really tight now, but purify all into Night Watch, remove the shield from Lemon, and then I can do the Ultimate Sacrifice from Solarial to kill off the lemon, because such high defense, it's not going to be easy to kill. Just got a few seconds left, and I've got to take down this Stormlock, and luckily just about get a turn in time to kill it off. So another really tight win there. So moving into the final battle is the actual really tough one of this event. The previous ones I found were a lot easier than in previous times, previous wormholes from this event. Sorry, to be clear, the 5 battles this time were in general easier than previous times, and the first 4 battles here were really quite easy compared to the battles in previous times. But the 5th battle is not. This is really tricky, and looking at the enemy front line here, we've got Regalian with Gravity Field, so you can't knock anything back, you can't send anything back, you can't retreat at all. It's also got Time Freeze, so you can't give turn to anything. The next monster, Bastia, means no entrances are going to work. The next monster is Deus Ex with skip ban, so you can't skip at all. Very, very irritating for like trying to pull off some specialized strategy. And then we've got Aetherian, which means nothing can be stunned. So this locks down almost all strategies, plus all those enemies are not weak to any killer move, so it's really hard to exploit them. Now, there is one little loophole in this, one little weak point in this enemy front line, and that is if you remove Aetherian, it is possible to stun the enemy team. So similar to the previous 4 battles, where I was saying they're very stunnable teams, this team, the one thing which you can do to it is stun it, if you can kill that Aetherian. Now the next monster, Anku Dragon, will not be stunned, and behind that is a Leogeist, so you have to be very careful with how you do this, but it is possible to stun it. So I tried really, really hard to make a team with Purpie work for this, because Purpie, the alien that came out in the very recent Ultimate Challenge event, is a lot of fun, and I really wanted to build around it and make it work. I used it a little bit in this event, making a team with it, and I really wanted to try and make it work in this, but, well, we'll see how it goes. So this team here, I have Halo Dry as the first thing that's going to get a turn. It's a Protector, and the only reason why I have it in this battle is because Regalian will use Seal on Purpie if you don't have a Protector, so I had to use a Protector there. Now I'm using the Transient Bash plus an extra little hit to take down the Aetherian before then a stun bomb is lined up. So that's what I'm going to do right here at the beginning. Just use the Headhunter on Purpie to take off the last bit of health from Aetherian before I do a stun bomb. Now Anku Dragon's still going to get a turn, and it can kill off Protector. I purposely put the Holy One in there because I want it to kill the Protector at this point, because otherwise the Protector just gets in the way of what I'm doing. And you'll see here I've got a lot of Storm monsters. The reason being is I'm now going to use the Link Instant Hypnotize to put to sleep that Anku Dragon, so that it's not an issue, and I can just be, I can just be stunning the other enemies and set up what I want with the Purpies. I shielded that Purpie because I'm going to be taking a little bit of damage later on, and I want to make sure that Purpie stays alive. I will let one of the Purpies die, but you'll see that as we get to it later on. So I heal this other Purpie, and then I turn these other 2 monsters because they're both reptiles. They can be turned into Purpies. So we're going to make our Purpie line up here. I do the Blood Clone next on this Purpie number 3. That's the one which is going to die. That's the reason why I've left it not on full health and not shielded. It just makes things slightly faster in the sweeping. Anyway, let's get to the sweeping. So, bang, kill all the enemies. Lovely with that Delta Super Beam. I do it again. I take the damage from Static Sphere, and the Purpie number 4 survives. It takes it with a shield. Centurion does the assisted hit all. That's the second hit of damage. You can see my Purpies are just alive. I get to do another Delta Super Beam. And, well, this is not quite going to work, because that Vigzorid is going to stay alive. It's got camouflage, and the Anku Dragon's going to keep coming back when I kill it. So I can't actually kill these off. Plus, there's Motor Dragon. And Motor Dragon makes a Bronze Shell next in line, which means I just couldn't work out how to do this. I don't think it's possible with Purpie. Really, unfortunately, I tried hard, but it's just not going to work. And Anku Dragon doesn't die to its entrance at the beginning, because Bastia cancels out the entrance. So I reverted to Delegazar sweeping, as I did last event with the final battle. It's just a really solid strategy for this kind of thing. So similar idea at the start. I'm using Vigzorid to get Aetherian down to low health. I'm then going to kill off that Aetherian, and I'm doing it with Ultimate Sacrifice because I want to kill Aetherian with a hit, but also remove the monster from my team, so Ultimate Sacrifice is a great choice for that. And then chain it into a couple of stun bombs, so those monsters are now stunned out of play. I then get rid of skip ban, because I need to be able to skip in a few seconds. And yeah, that's the first monster to kill for Delegazar, so I can start charging its double Bloodthirst. Anchor Dragon doesn't have a target, neither does Leogeist. I'm now going to use the Ultimate Sacrifice to kill the Anchor Dragon without triggering the Revenge, as well as removing Solarior from my team, so I'm bringing in other monsters. I do a quick skip. I'm trying to kill off the Vigzierid by doing 3 Transient Bashes, so it will die off, and again, be replaced by a different monster in my team. I get the second kill from Delegazar. They're now completely open to stun, so I can do the stun bomb. I then get the, I just pass a little bit of time here to line things up, so I have turns with all my monsters, and I've brought in the team turn right now. So again, pass a little bit more time, skip with the team turn, and now I can get to sweeping. So sweep off those, kill those 2 monsters. I can tank the Revenge there, and I'm actually using Bastia against the enemy team. So their entrances are not going to trigger at all, which means I can just freely sweep through the enemy team. Lining up all these give turns, I've got the double give turn from Tigeron to get loads of extra turns. It just means I can kill through the entire enemy team. Really awesome combo of all this give turn. I loved it, and I would have loved to do this battle with Purpie, but just there was no way to do it that I could see. So unfortunately, we had to go with this. But I hope you enjoyed this video. This is now going to be, just cleaning out the last few monsters. Hope you enjoyed this video. I hope the sound hasn't been too bad compared to other videos. And that if you are going to give this a go, these battles, good luck. I hope this video helps. And anyway, yeah, I'll see you in another video soon.